Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to share with you what to wear during a summer heat wave at work. Because let's face it, all we want to wear all day long in summer are bikinis, but unfortunately we can't dress that way. So for that reason I was in H&M where I found some really interesting pieces that we can wear during the warm summer days. One of the easiest ways to dress during the heat wave would be to go after a set. Here we have bermuda shorts and the vest set that comes in this really beautiful cream tone. That is something that is always going to be so complementary with the rest of your wardrobe because it's always so easy to style these tones. This is a linen blend set. That is something that always adds such a great value to our summer wardrobe because we want to focus on those breathable materials. Also, these bermuda shorts have this really interesting and elegant and smart tailoring. That is something that always adds a great value to the overall outfit. And on top we have a matching vest, but what makes this vest stand out is this really interesting and miniature chocolate brown belt that just cinches the waist and creates a statement. But for example, if you don't want to wear a vest, what you can also pair a bermuda shorts like this is with the top of this kind. This is really interesting top. I do have to say that for some it may not be appropriate for work, but I do have to say when being styled with these bermuda shorts, it immediately looks appropriate even for office space, especially when being paired with nice kitten heels. I believe something like this is absolutely work appropriate. It is just too warm in the summer when we have to go to work when it's 35 degrees. I believe wearing something like this is absolutely appropriate. We have a mix of a little bit more of elegant piece like that top is, but we also have a nice tailored shorts, and I believe the mix of these two is just something that makes a statement and is nevertheless appropriate at office space as well. But if you're not a fan of tops like that, what you can also go after is this really simple minimal top. I really love this top because it comes in this really interesting beige tone. It's almost similar tone as these bermuda shorts are, and I just love how these monochromatic pieces work so amazing when being styled together. And honestly, that's one of the easiest solutions how you want to get dressed in the summer. I believe wearing everything monochromatic from head to toe is just so always put together, elegant and smart looking, and a top like this of this really light and breathable material is just a perfect match with bermuda shorts as well. But of course, if you want to add a color to your outfit, what you can do is add chocolate brown tones. Chocolate brown tones are still really trending even in the summer, and if you prefer to wear blacks in summer and you want to make a change, what you can do instead is wear chocolate brown tones. So over here I have this chocolate brown vest on top of these bermuda shorts, and I absolutely love this look equally. I believe it adds a statement. This chocolate brown vest is just popping off. This vest is actually coming in the same design as that first one I have shown, so it also has this interesting chocolate brown miniature belt, and yeah, this is absolutely beautiful look, something that is always going to make you feel dressed appropriate at the office space. But since I already mentioned how chocolate tones are the trending tones for the summer season as well, I also found this interesting chocolate brown bermuda shorts, and I paired it with the top you have already seen. I really love how all of these earthen tones, beige tones, cream tones, pastels can always be styled together so easily. Actually, for this cabin try-on, I believe I picked 7 or 8 pieces, and out of those 7 or 8 pieces I was able to create multiple different style combinations. So by focusing on those earthen tones, you can always create multiple different style combinations, and that's what adds a value to these pieces in general. I honestly don't even know which one of these examples I like the most because I like them all equally. And in this example I went after everything chocolate from head to toe apart from heels. So I have these brownish, chocolate brownish bermuda shorts together with this chocolate brown vest. Just stunning look, absolutely beautiful, and you can never go wrong with pieces like this. So that is a big plus if you ask me. And then I also wanted to try out this, you can also say that this sort of a top is appropriate for a night out, but I honestly believe when being styled with the smart bermuda shorts that comes in this really elegant tailoring, a top like this can easily be worn as workwear as well. And what I also tried are these linen blend white culotte trousers. For those of you who want to add a change and replace your bermuda shorts with something longer, I believe culotte trousers are the great solution, especially when they come in this white tone that makes them wearable with pretty much anything. So in this example, I have styled it with this really interesting top that I have to say I'm so amazed with. I just adore this top, honestly. This top is so easy to style with pretty much anything, and I don't know if you can see in the mirror, it also has the strap that makes it so secure, so you don't have to be worried if it's gonna fall off or something like that. It also has additional layer underneath it, so you don't even need to dress your bra underneath it. Overall, this look is just perfect for the warm summer days as well. Then I tried this simple minimal tanned top with these white culotte trousers, and again it looks absolutely stunning. So I actually figure out now, I picked 3 bottoms and 4 tops, and out of them I was able to create so many different style combinations, and I honestly haven't even matched it all together. But yeah, I absolutely adore this look. It is just one of the easiest, simple go-to looks that you can dress for work in order to look smart and put together. But then there is also this chocolate brown vest on top of these white culotte trousers, and this is something that looks so stunning, so classy, so put together. And yeah, wearing tailored piece on top of tailored piece is something that always looks absolutely 100% workwear appropriate. But of course, we don't have to be dressed that way all the time. We can add certain interesting tops like I have shown as well. But simply because these vests come with this really interesting cinched belt, it is something that adds a statement and makes this outfit so elegant, classy, and just again work appropriate. But then I wanted to give a try to the other vest. This cream vest also looks stunning when being paired against these white culotte. What would also work nice is, for example, I'm wearing some brown sandals or brown heels. That way they would match this chocolate brown belt, and something like that would look absolutely stunning. Nevertheless, this look is amazing as it is. But of course, we can still wear our wide leg trousers in summer as well. So here I'm wearing these ecru, some sort of a linen blend trousers. I absolutely adore pieces like this simply because they're so breathable. Even though it is really warm outside, because of this loose fit, they're still going to add a comfort to your overall style. So in this first example, I have paired these trousers with this really interesting cream top with stripes. And what I like about this top, I'm not sure how much you can see from my hair over here, is that it has interesting knot on one shoulder, and that's pretty much it. And it also has interesting draping, and when it comes to the finish, it has a little bit asymmetric ending, and this is the top. It looks so stunning when being paired over a trousers like this. A look like this is always work appropriate in the summer days. But I also found this very interesting top. It comes in this absolutely stunning design, I have to say. It has these drop down sleeves, and it also has in a way both neckline, and yeah, I just love it. It is in a way just slightly thicker material, so maybe it won't be like fully appropriate for the warmest summer days, but nevertheless I wanted to give it a try because I really like that interesting design, and I found it absolutely stunning. I also like how it looks with these trousers. So yeah, those sort of interesting tops that look basic but they have that interesting design are always the pieces that are going to add a statement to the overall look. Then I gave a try to this chocolate brown top with this really interesting and statement brush on one shoulder, while other shoulder is having a regular sleeve. I really love this piece. It's so interesting. Of course, a top like this, a top of these kinds can also be worn as nightwear garment, but nevertheless I found a top like this to go so stunning when being paired with these wide leg trousers, and nevertheless it is appropriate as summer workwear. What I love about this top is just the ruching on the side of the waist that adds all that interesting draping and just adds a statement to this top. And then I also tried this other chocolate brown top. It's one shoulder sort of a top that comes with a scarf element. Of course, we can also talk how appropriate this is for summer days. I honestly believe it is. Of course, it all comes down where you're living, how warm your summer days are, but I believe even in the summer heat wave you can wear something like this. I believe that scarf is something that always adds something so elegant to the overall look. And finally, I found this black top. Again, what makes me like this top is just the interesting work. So it has one shoulder that looks like it's a little bit drop down, while other is regular. These sort of details is something that makes these basic pieces to look more stand out. And nevertheless, a top like this works perfect with these sort of trousers. And with that said, these will be all of the pieces. I'm sorry if you hear my dogs barking all of a sudden, but yeah, these will be all of the pieces that I wanted to share with you. I believe all of these bermuda shorts, culotte trousers and wide leg jeans are appropriate as summer garment, especially during those really warm summer days. And on top you can add either one of these tops that I suggested for you. I really like these cabin try-ons. I don't purchase everything I'm trying because I don't know what I would do with all those clothes, but I do like to go often to one of these stores and check out what's new in the store and give it a try, and yeah, just share it here with you. So I really hope you enjoyed these looks I prepared for you, and I hope one of them give you idea what to wear other than bikini for summer workwear. So with that said, that will be it in today's video. Of course, if you're new to my channel, it will mean a lot to me to have you subscribe, maybe leave a like to this video, and let me know down below what do you like to wear most during summer heatwave. With that said, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!